Okay. When somebody for you.
So, Mom, what you doing?
I'm on a live.
What?
Why?
Just asking.
Well, you mean what I'm doing? You're sitting right next to me. We talking about what I'm doing.
I'm focused on cooking.
Oh, you asked me what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I'm focused on cooking. I ain't
I'm
bothered you. I
focused.
ain't
I'm
asked you
looking at
shit.
it.
Yeah, why you asking me what I'm doing? Huh?
Well, if I did look over, I wouldn't know if you're streaming or not.
Like what why do you need to know? Something you want to say?
No.
All right then. So back up off me. Back up off me. Hello there, Haps World. Like I haven't been on here in a minute. We're about to do a little something. Let's see. Let's test something out. Hey Haps. New platform. I know it's been a minute. Sheesh. I'm just gonna be like, do I like the new platform? I don't know yet. But I'm here, right? I'm here trying it out again. And I'm down for the business. Let's see what it do. Let's see what's up. Let's see who we can give a call to. Uh, 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 uh. It's been a day, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who we can get online. We can't seem to get this person online. Okay. We would love to have you online, sir. Please pick up the phone.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
Well, we can get him online. So that is what it is. I just stopped by for like a moment just to say, hey, I have another platform I got to hit up. It's called Podbean. And if you know anything about it, check me out over there on Podbean. I just want to stop by on Haps and say, definitely don't forget Brandy J, Real Wise Productions, Real Wise Radio, and all that, and then some, right? I hope everybody's having a blessed night and a blessed day. I just wanted to come over here and say, hey, hey. I do truly hope everybody is having a good night and a good day. And I hope everybody is in the right state of mind, taking care of their mental health and all that. I have so much going on and to talk about and to do. And I just want to say much love and shouts out to all of you. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to Tony C. Smith and say thank you for being amazing supporter. Like I couldn't even ask for more. Like you actually have shown that you are more than just a listener. You have become a friend, and I just want to say thank you. And you make my time on any platform where you are more of a great time and a great experience, right? Shouts out to Henderson. Thank you so much. I'm just so blessed to be a part of any community that rocks with me. They know I rock with you. And you rock with me, I rock with you, then you know that the Real Wise Radio, Real Wise TV, Real Wise Productions rocks with you too. Don't forget to check out a plush life, the plush life. That is definitely on Amazon. Please just go over and look at it, whatever you need to do. But purchasing it would be a pleasure. A great support, a good read, and know that this man Anthony Gonzalez, aka Poppy J, has put his heart, his sweat, blood, and tears into his book, right? Because it's really something he experienced in his life. It's called From Prison, the Prison to Peace. And give shots and love out to his publisher, Pepper Chambers, did an excellent job. She's about that life. She does an excellent job. Professional at her finest, but with a heart and a soul. And she really brought life to the whole product, so the whole vision. So Pepper Chambers, woo! Because she's gonna bring life to my shit too. So Pepper, if you didn't know, now you know. What's up? What? How you doing? How you been? What up? What up? What up? Oh, sweaty and hot in here. My son is making dinner. Yes, my 14-year-old. He in here thinking he know what he doing in the kitchen, looking at me sideways. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Yeah, he cooking. He do his thing. He made steak last night. I wasn't too hungry because I was already ate. Because he came up in here all late like he was partying. I don't know where he had been. Where he been. Sometimes you gotta let the kids do their thing. You know. But he came in here cooking, and he making spaghetti tonight. Yes, he was right. He was right. He was right. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Podbean too. I don't know if you know what's up with Podbean. It's a different platform, and I do think you do have to like make an account for it. But Podbean is the business. I'm on Castbox. I'm just damn near on anything you could think of, right? I'm on to all platforms. I'm worldwide, and I take different content in different places, and I talk about different things. But what you will always get is me. I thought I'd just come back because I used to rock with Haps, right? I kind of got off with Haps because when they changed the whole platform, right? Because it's such a different setup. I loved the other setup, but they do things for a reason. I get it. You have to stay in tune with the metaverse. I get it. I know what's up. So you better know. Act like you know. Because I know. But I am mad because I'm still here. I love the background. I love you know what I mean? I love it. Haps, I'm still here. I haven't disconnected, fallen off. So something must be better. So shouts out to Hap. I know, right? Right? Because you're the producer of my show, of my music, my new show. I just sent you a shout out. I just sent you a shout out. Hmm. You think I should set it off here too? Let's see what happened. What we do? What we do? Okay, I gotta hook this up. Hook it up. Hook it up. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. I have these new platforms. Like tonight, I got to do a live room. It's called Just House. So if anybody doesn't know, check out the app called Just House. It's based off of like this. It's really people. I think the creators, the developers are from Nigeria or Africa. You know what I mean? Forgive me if I'm off, but I do know that's where it's based. I got a chance to talk to the creators one night. They really like guided me around the app. So shouts out to them. I was supposed to come back on, bring great content, and bring people with me because that's where it's grounded. It's like a clubhouse, but on a whole different level. And I like it. I think it's dope. You know what I mean? And just like Clubhouse, you can connect. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and act like I'm not even going to just say it's Clubhouse. I'm going to give a shout out to Success Airlines, Keontae. And I'm saying, if you go over to Clubhouse, please, please, and it should be at the top of your list. Maybe it's at the top of mine because that's who I rock with. But please check out Success Airlines if you want to get real content, real information, what's going on around the world, what's happening in Austria, Canada. Like Conte Success Airlines is the business is lit. I promise you, you won't be let down. Don't go to sleep on it. You rock the Clubhouse. I send out links a lot of times. Please, please don't miss out on Success Airlines over on Clubhouse. A lot of people say, "Oh, I go to Clubhouse and I get some bullshit." Or you get these pansy ass rooms. Well, you won't get that with Success Airlines. I rock with them to the fullest. all day, every day. Because if I want real information, if I want to connect with people that are really being affected by what's going on right now, then I'm going to go to Success Airlines. Because if you want to talk to people that's really dealing with the repercussions that's going on in Austria and Canada and Sweden and Israel, all that stuff, then hit up Success Airlines because they have tried to knock them down a few times. Because you already know once you're telling the truth in the business, people don't want that. They want us to be indoctrinated. They want us to not know shit. And just by knowing that alone, it should make you seek out information. Don't just settle for this news based stuff. You know what I mean? Like God said, Yahweh said, you seek it, you will find. But you got to seek it. Some people really think they're educated because they just basic. No, you can't be basic. You got to look for information because they're not going to give it to you. Please. And that goes for any race, culture, creed. Because I'm so sick and tired of us basing. We do everything but look at people as human beings. Everything but. We always by what's between their legs, what color they are, what they like, what they let, you know what I mean? What they do behind their closed doors versus just respecting human life. Facts, Tony. You going live in 30? Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll catch up. Hit me up. Tony Smith. Uh, 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 uh. I'm gonna stick around too for like a minute and let me see. I'm excited about my show with Dr. J. So please, if you go to YouTube, put in Independent Entertainment Network and check out my show. It's called Dr. Tiffany J. Under, truth, like about self-help, self-care. And I love it because she also enhances a lot on Black people and our own traumas and how it needs to be dealt with by our own people. No disrespect to anybody else, but how else we have to deal with our shit with our own people. You need to seek out a doctor. Seek out somebody that knows your structure, your build. These are facts. With your children, get help, but do your homework because anybody can be somebody that misleads you. You know what I mean? So, but also just know that find a doctor, find a therapist, somebody that actually has your well being. But I think when it comes to melanin people, it's important that we get melanin help because we don't want to put all our pressures in. Because I think sometimes we really be going hard on other cultures and be like, why don't you listen? Why don't you understand? And sometimes we got to take a look back and realize sometimes people can't even understand what we go through because they haven't been there. And we put too much weight on them, too much weight on ourselves. And then when we realize it, it kind of relieves our stress. And then we can actually connect with them on a different level. Because sometimes we can actually put a lot of weight on somebody that you think should know better, but they don't because they don't know the struggle. And sometimes we don't know it. But if we get the right help and the right care and the right vision, you know what I mean, from the right people, we got to stop seeking it within somebody that has no clue how to understand us. We got to look for it within ourselves and find a doctor or a therapist that actually gives a shit and knows how to deal with us instead of looking for it in all the wrong places just because we know the history and we think they should know better. Sometimes we don't know better, if that makes any sense. We have to be able to understand one another. As sometimes I think it's hard for us to think that it's like a double edged sword. It's like we want them to understand, but at the same time, we don't give them a chance because we'd be like, oh, you're a doctor, your people did this to us. But then at the same time, you'd be like, you should know. It's like, which one is it gonna be? And then we get the same back, and it's like pow, pow, pow. And then we do it within our own culture, and everything's a hot mess. It looks confusing. So how do you expect our youth, our younger generation, to look at us like this? The fuck? What's going on here? We all confused because nobody wants to understand the other person. Just because you don't agree don't mean you can't understand. You can understand. If somebody came from a racist ass family, you should be able to understand because you know hate is taught. And by that, if you can sit back and understand the indoctrination, then you can probably relate a little better. Like, oh shit, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? If we cannot be empathetic to one another, then we'll never, because we was targeted and these stripes was put in the mix to make us separate. You can never understand a racist. You can never understand. It's like, no, no. You know what I mean? Because I know that you was taught this hate. That's where I can start. How do we break this hate? And it's not by giving it back. That's all I'm saying. Hey, James Namist, how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. It's a pleasure to have you here. I was about to hit some tunes. What kind of music you like to rock to? Because I'm just not going to assume. Hit me with it. I'm about to see what I can come up with right now. I have a few minutes. What is this? A show from earlier? Like, who is this lovely young lady? But I didn't want to say that. I want to come spread that on here. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we hear people speak and we hear that one word and we'd be like, oh, they're racist. Oh, they're this. If you hear somebody say something about their own race, if you hear Black Lives or something like that, don't take it and be like, oh, it's about the black. No, because we give a shit about ourselves. Because if nobody else is, we got to, right? And please, when you hear Black Lives Matter, don't just jump to the organization. When I say Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about our lives. And I'm damn sure not saying nobody else's. But you really have to not be ignorant to grasp that. I think people purposefully want to indoctrinate themselves and be like, I don't understand what that means. You're being racist. No, I'm telling you, I matter. Okay? And that's all you need to know. I'm not talking about a organization. I'm saying lives matter. And we know in this country, in this world, Black lives have not mattered. You got to be one damn fool to think that it has ever been that way. But they can matter, and they do matter. Thanks, son. I guess this is the test. So, James, you just got here. My son made dinner. You want to try it first? Okay, I'll go first.
Is it good?
Honey, did you put any sauce in here?
Yeah.
I knew that.
No, you did.
I was just making sure. No, I like it.
I got trust issues.
What does trust issues have to do with your spaghetti? I just wanted to know. I was going to say, if you didn't put sauce in here, that was some really good non-sauce spaghetti. It's good. I like it. I like it. Don't anything, buddy. It's good. I like it. Good job, son. No, I'm serious.
I'm doing
Like, I didn't like it. I would eat this. So trust me. Shout out to my baby boy. Yes, Tony, I am. I gotta bust his chops a little bit. Just a little bit. But I think that we can do the music thing. I think I should do an AM. What do you think about this? In the morning, type of start your day music, and then in the end of the day, like Instagram. I'm gonna work it out. Tony, you can help me figure this out. Like, where should I do it at? Like, okay, over here. Like, what do you think? Like, Instagram would be the laid back, play the music over here in the morning, or do it on both platforms. I don't know, or bring over the information on here. I'll leave it up to the listeners because you guys are the listeners. You are the audience. You are the supporters. Let me know. And if you want to hear good times, good music, go on over to Instagram because we had a good old time, didn't we? But I do like this spaghetti, son. I like it. It's gonna put me to sleep. That's what it's gonna do. Right. I said it's gonna put me to sleep. Maybe go night night.
I was about to make a joke, but I don't like to take a.
What joke, son?
Never mind. It's the moment's past and not gonna be funny anymore.
Oh, it's not gonna be funny no more. Or was it gonna get you an ass whooping? I don't know which one was it. Was you gonna get an ass whooping, Sam? My boy done did it again. He does. He does. He know what he's doing. Bennett.
Yeah.
My people said good job.
Told him
Come on here and tell them what you do when you do how you do.
no.
No? All right.
Got some my eyes on
He
me.
said no. These kids these days, I tell you.
My eyes on me.
Your eyes only what?
Only I can know how to make things.
No, you can just say hello and say thank you and say my name is Brandon and how you doing?
Hello, thank you. I'm Brandon Cole. I'm gonna go prepare myself for food.
He didn't even have to come over here. With that attitude, you could have stayed up off of here.
I'm
Please.
sorry,
Don't bring
sorry.
that negative energy over here.
I don't know how to talk on camera.
Get it out of here.
I'm about to talk on camera.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm able to record videos, but I can't go live. And people are like, "What if I make a mistake?" You know?
You did make a mistake. You came over here with that badass attitude.
Well, if I came out here with a bad attitude,
Look here, little dude. Watch your tone.
beautiful.
Because perhaps TV will see a whole nother side of Brandy. Okay? And it's possible, right? I got them hands, okay? They rated E. Everybody, even your kid, can get them. He's silent because he knows.
I'm silent.
You silent because you about to catch these hands. That's why you silent. You understand?
I'm silent because I'm hungry.
Thank you. Tony, he was about to catch him. Anywho, what y'all having for dinner tonight? Don't come here and make me go out of my character like a kid. Dang. No, I'm not. I'm not flexing, Tony. I am not flexing. I am just saying. You can get these hands. No, you saw how he's just gonna sit up here and just try this shit. You're gonna try me on camera. That's all I done did for him. But it's good. What? You crazy. You right. You right. Yeah, I stepped. I stepped over here on Hops TV. What I can say is his spaghetti is good. I'm probably going to end the night by watching some movies. Anybody have any great movie ideas or you know what I mean? Something that you watch on what is it? The Amazon Prime, Tubi, Philo. Yeah, those ones. Anybody have any great movie? You know, recommendations? Hey, the great Louie. Hey, the great Louie. You have any good movie recommendations before I go? You getting the idea? You know it. Can you see it? I don't let go. I'm just like, you see what happened was I'm just gonna watch a movie, right? As soon as he gave me this ball, everything changed. I was like, I'm gonna have to lay it down. Really? Star Trek Into the Darkness? Okay, so Tony D, so would you recommend this for somebody? Say like I know the genre, right? in the the whole Star Trek, right? Because I'm from the day like back when Yeehaw, all that stuff, and like you remember on Saturdays, and my mom, yeah, TV, no remotes, and you'd be like, we gotta watch this today. Yeehaw, Star Trek. I'm from that day, right? Dr. Spock, I know all them. But would you say is this one in a whole nother like a 2022, like a more millennial, like sell me on this. Tell me. That's a good one. Okay, so the great. Okay, so you're saying for somebody that really wasn't into Star Trek but knows about Star Trek, this will make me see it in a different way. Cause I'm down. I'll do it, and I'll come back and I'll report. Okay, I got it. For someone that's not a Trekkie, you would say, watch this, and you'll see why you guys are Trekkies. Okay, so that's one. I need three because I might be up that long. I do have the itis, but I'm gonna need three to get me through. Mm-hmm. That's my boy. I Am Legend. With is that a new one? Because I've seen I Am Legend with Will Smith. I've seen that one. I've seen it a lot of times. You keep movies on your mind. Okay, so have you seen The Domestics? Check it out. The Domestics and what's the other one? And you know that newer one. It's not new, but it's the Purge. It's the one that it's the latest Purge. I just can't remember the title.
Um, it's something with forever in the name.
Well, what?
I can't remember the name.
Have you seen it, son? I've
No.
seen it.
I really haven't taken interest in any Purge movies since they're boring to me.
He said the Purge movies are boring.
To me.
Good luck with that.
I'm just saying to me.
If anything, they're terrifying because they show what goes on in the world, right? Literally.
I don't get scared.
It's not about scared. It's about truth. But anywho, he would love the Star Trek movie too. I don't know if he's into that. These kids these days, you would think they like something and they would like something completely acid. Like what? Why would you even watch that? Versus something that has substance.
I think I like Star Wars better, and I haven't even seen a full Star Wars movie.
No, he would love the. Okay. The Anarchy one was the last one. Yeah, this one is like it starts off kind of like people coming across, you know what I mean, like migrant immigrants and stuff like that. It took a whole other aspect. Like it was wild. I was just like, but it took a different turn. Like in the end, it kind of had like you wouldn't expect it. You kind of like it really showed a different side of people coming together, and that's not what we're used to seeing in movies. We're used to seeing the divide and the strict divide, and you stay to that divide, and everybody's screwed. Nobody can come together. And in this last one, it showed people that came together and they had to rely on people, and it made me think like, through the movies they've taught and they show us a lot of things. If you've ever seen that documentary, but I can't even remember the name of it, but it really messed me up, but also stopped me from watching a lot of television and had me which was healthy for me, until I started, reading more of the word and learning more. And then just educating myself more. But with that documentary, it actually, I think a lot of people, Dark Shadow, something like that, Into the Shadows, some stuff like that, they removed it from YouTube for, I said, they want people to know the truth. But it really went into that whole thing when people say, oh, they tell us in the movies. It went beyond that, and it gave you the history of how they indoctrinate us from Bambi, from the Little Mermaid, from those children movies and they talk about death, sex, these things they put in there to indoctrinate, to condition. And then it really messed me up because when the further it went along, it made me realize, like, yo, the joke's on me. I am in the movie. It's really messed up. Like for like a week, I didn't want to talk to nobody about it, and I never talked to anybody. I never told anybody after that, go watch this movie, this documentary, because I didn't know how it was going to affect the next person. That's how messed up I was after watching it. It kind of messed me up. But then now where I am now, now it's more of like it educated me, and it's about how I took it and how I let it play out, and and put it like this: it makes me more aware of what the hell's going on around here in this world today. Finding Kendrick Johnson. Oh, to draw him in. Okay. Star Trek, the new one, it will draw you in, son. How do you feel?
What?
What's it called? It's the Star Trek,
Star,
the newer one.
I've heard of Star Trek.
There's a newer one.
I'm just not interested in, Star Trek.
Okay. They said this one will draw you in if you watched it. Okay.
I just feel like Star Wars is superior.
He said he's more of Star Wars.
Way more lore, way more cool items.
He said way more
better books
and shit. I don't know.
Just
these kids, they don't know.
Everyone's inclined to their own opinion.
They should make a new Yeehaw. That's what they need to do. What y'all do with that Yeehaw? Yeehaw! I couldn't stand it. That's what let me know it was Saturday when my mom put Yeehaw on. I'm like, really, Mom? I couldn't stand Saturday television back then. That's all they had. Mr. T. Star Trek. He said better books, yeah. Yeah, he has. Have you seen any of the Harry Potter movies?
The one thing that turned me off from Harry Potter,
listen to this.
It just
He
I
said
like fantasy, but I just don't like magic fantasy most of the time.
He said what turned him off from Harry Potter was that he likes fantasy. He just doesn't like magic fantasy.
Like I like it, but I don't like it that much.
I just don't like it that much.
The Harry Potter series never felt.
It never really.
Yeah, I never really got into it.
Never really got to its soul. Never really got him. What are you gonna do, right?
I'm more of a superhero guy.
These are about superhero. I ain't gonna lie. I love me some Avengers. Matter of fact, I just might go watch them right now. That's the business. Anybody on here an Avengers fan? He sounds just like his mother. No, I'm cooler than him. Definitely. Why? I am so much cooler than my kid. Huh, Brandon? I'm cooler than you, huh, son?
What?
He said, yeah.
I said what?
All the movies. Which one is your favorite, Tony?
Which one of my favorite Marvel movies?
No, I'm asking Tony right now, son. But which one is your favorite Avengers?
Well, not every Marvel.
Yeah, it was before we had cable. We didn't ask you about Marvel. We said Avengers.
Avengers Endgame.
He said he liked the Endgame. Everyone did. I just like it, the Avengers, the whole Avengers all together. I love it all. And what was that? Not Scarlet, but you know what I'm talking about. With her sister, where she talked more about her and her sister. What was that again? Black Widow, right?
Yeah.
You guys saw Black Widow? Black Panther, Endgame, Infinity War, Civil War. What about Black Widow? You guys like? I think I'm gonna watch it now because I fell asleep on it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go definitely do some Black Widow, and because I want to make sure I'm caught up in everything. You haven't seen it? Check it out. Oh yeah, Brandon, did you watch all Black Widow?
I watched the middle.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you say it's a worthy good movie?
But after the good movie, the one thing I did not like, Taskmaster, they absolutely butchered it.
Okay, got it. So he says Lucifer is a good movie. I'm gonna watch it now, and I definitely next time I'll talk about it. So that's my second movie. So first movie is Star Trek, right? You just subscribe to Disney? Yeah, yeah. That's how we have it. My friend actually gave us the account, and that's how we are able to watch those certain movies. I broke my television, you guys. My son has the last standing television in this house, the flat screen. I broke mine 3 months ago. The second week after I broke my laptop, which now I have a new one, and I felt like God was saying, like, I was like a message. So I was like, well, I'm not supposed to be watching movies and TV, and so I got more involved in reading and all that stuff. So when I do watch movies and TV, I appreciate it more. It's more of a relaxing thing because I don't get to do it a lot, even though I can watch it on my laptop, but I'm so busy doing other stuff. So I'm excited to do this tonight, to lay down in my bed. Yeah. Look at you guys, got me all ready. Okay. So we'll definitely do this. So Star Trek. Okay, what's the newer one called again? Star Trek. Let me write it down. I'll go put it on right now. I'm gonna give it a chance because there's plenty of movies or shows back in the day that I was just like, I'm not with this, and then I watched it, and then I was like, I'm with it. Okay, okay, yeah. When I go set up in my room, and then I'll like go back and forth. I'll come over. Most definitely, Tony D. Thank you so much. I would appreciate though if somebody told me what was the name of the Star Trek again. Please. What? Why this pin don't work? Why it don't work? I'll come check you out, Tony. And Tony Smith. I'm gonna hit you up. Maybe Tony, maybe you should go watch the movie too, and we can watch it at the same time. And then I'll be like, "Are you seeing this part?" It's in the chat. He said, "Jesus, into the darkness." I got it. Don't laugh. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, Tony. I know I could have just scrolled back into the chat. Into the darkness. None of my pins work. Okay. Star Trek Into the Darkness. Okay. So I'll definitely come over to check out your live. I'm gonna set up in my room to kick off these hot pink feelers. I'm considering taking a shower just so I can relax. But yeah, I think I just might. Cause I wanna. But then again, if I do that, that movie gonna be watching me. So I'm already kicking them off. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, Haps TV and all my friends. Thank you for giving me some good movie stuff. Thank you for all that came over. I'm excited about my movie night, and I'm excited about telling you guys if I made it through the movie night. Oh, that felt great to get my foot out of that shoe. Look, hot pink feeler. Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, get that foot out of there. You know what happened when you eat some good food? You just start tripping wherever. You be like, oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Thank you so much once again, everybody. It's hot in here. Better go put on my pajamas. Put on my pajama jams. And I'm about to watch some movies. So I'm gonna definitely try to, because I have different devices. Stay in contact. If I don't, if I do, hit me up. See what I'm doing, and I'll tell you what part of the movie I'm on. Yeah. Don't do that to me, Tony. It is Brandy. Something in the evening. Don't fire me. Brandy J in the evening. That's what we talked about, right? Evening show with Brandy J. I knew that. I was just seeing if you had knew because I was like, I don't think he remember. Evening show with Brandy J. That's not hard. Brandon, I'm telling you. Evening show with with Brandy J. Remember that, son. Dang. You give birth and then they just forget everything. Thank you, Willie Rosado. Just subscribe from House. Thank you. I'm a hot mess, right? No, I know. Evening show with Brandy J. Guys, don't forget over on Instagram, we got the evening show with Brandy J. I'll bring it over to Haps too. Tony Smith is definitely the coordinator, the one that reminds me what the hell the title is. Because apparently I can remember titles of shows. For sure. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. It's always a good time with Tony. Always a good time, no matter where we go, right? Evening. What are you doing? I'm sorry, y'all. Evening slow jams with Brandy J. Brandon, you've got to do better.
What?
I told him, Tony, I said evening slow jams. That's the only job we gave him. Evening slow jams with Brandy J. Now that shouldn't be hard because slow jams, so it's like in the evening. Next time you ask me that, totally gonna remember. Evening slow jams.
I might not.
Well, I will. You're fired, son.
You have to choose to trust me or not trust me.
I am. I'm gonna go right now. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'm gonna go watch Star Trek Into the Darkness, right? And stay tuned for Evening Slow Jams with Brandy J. Peace out. Thanks, Tony.